Hi, welcome to another video tutorial of WordPress. In this video, we are going to show how can we create Bento grids for our WordPress website. So let's look how Bento grids actually look like. So this is how Bento grids look like. This is another design. This is another design. This is another design. So we'll learn this video how can we create Bento grids, and for this we need two plugins, MyQ add-ons, MyQ add-ons Pro. I have already installed both plugins, and I'll add both plugin links in the video description. Let's search for a Bento grid. Here it is. Just drop that in here. And today we are going to clone actually this design, this simple design. So this is our Bento grids. So it looks like this is how default Bento grid layouts look like. So for this design we don't need this layout. We need simply 4 blocks, 1 2 3 4. Just remove other blocks. So right now we have 4 blocks here, and let's start with this one. So first we need to uh, measure row height. For an example, I will uh, take a I'll scale this row height, so it's approximately 400 pixel. So yeah, almost 400. So we can create, or we can add row height 400. Yeah. And also you remember, when you create a Bento grid you need to set minimum row height. So when we try to create this design, we need minimum row height or minimum element height. So this is our minimum element height for this design, and we need to set this height as our row height. So then you can create your desired design with this Bento grid widget. So let's start with this design. So let's copy this one, and for here just paste it here, this text, and this is our description. Sorry, this is our description, and we don't need any images here. Just simply click on remove. Image already removed, and we need button called get MyQ Pro, renamed it with get MyQ Pro, and copy the link from here, copy link address and paste that here. That's we are done with our first uh, block. And in for our next block, okay, we have set it we have already set it our row height. And now, so it's count maximum 12 columns, and I think it's 8. This column is 8, and this particular column is 4. So I will set this column, first block as 4, make it 8. Okay, and this one I'll set as 4. Okay, from layout make it 4. Okay, and for this block we don't need any text, so I just simply remove this text from here, and from here I don't need this one. Okay, and okay, so for this we have set 8 columns and row height 1 means 400 pixel. And for this one we didn't set anything, so that's why it's look row span 2 rows. That means it's set as 800 pixels, so we don't need too much, we need 400 pixel. So make it 1 row, so it looks very good. And just we need to create another block. So we have set it this block as okay. For this one we just need, also we don't need this uh, text for this block. Third blocks text, we don't need that. We don't need any text, any URL. And yeah, and make it also 8 columns. 8 columns, and row should be 1 row, that means 400 pixel. And for our fourth block we'll set same as before. So let's see. Okay, so we don't need also for here heading, descriptions, text, and also URL. And set this layout for. So we have already did our markup, so how it looks like. So let's change our, so we need to add our, so right now we need to add style for this window. So let's start with this block. So we can see here gradient background, this font color is white, little bit larger. And for this one, and also we need add style for this button. So let's start with first our first block. So in layout we can see there is an option background. So click on gradient and let's collect its or pick its color from here. Okay, so add first color, and uh, this color should be white. Okay, okay, so we have said it looks quite good. So we need to now add style for our this headings, this description, and this uh, button. So we can add style for here from style tab. For contents we can count it's 30, it's 18. So let's make font color 30 and 18. Title we can head set this font 30, and this description should be 18. Okay, and we can see this title and description aligned to the left. So we can see here in content part there is an option text alignment, so make it left. And so right now we don't have any paddings, so we need to add paddings for these blocks or contents. So here we can add paddings, so make 30 for both side. Okay, so we can see that we get uh, so we have set paddings, already set paddings, and now we need a little bit gaps between title, description, and buttons. So on, and also we need to add text color for it. From content we can add text color. Okay, make it white, and also this description should be white, and add some spacing like this. Okay, so I think we have added space for it. And let's style our buttons. So for buttons, we just need to go CTO option, and here we need to add background first. So our button background should be white. Okay, it's text color, sorry. And so we need gaps between description and buttons. That's why we'll go again to content and add some spacing from description, so you can see that. And we need more paddings. Okay, not title, from description we need more paddings. Yeah, I think that's enough. And we need to add some radius for our buttons. Let's make it 15 pixel. Okay, it looks like, yeah, radius is correct. So right now we don't need any icon for our buttons, so I'll go to content part, and from this part we will set city icon as none. So you can see that our button is also done. Just we need to add color to it. We'll go to again CTA and add color, make it black. So this is how it looks like. We have already added style, so it looks similar to this design, this first block. And let's jump to the second block. And so for this design we don't need any images. That's why if we go to content, and I don't need this image, and I will add background image for this one. So click on classic and select a banner image for your WordPress media library. So here we can see uh, this image, so we'll collect this image from here so you can see that. Okay, yeah, we have already selected this image, and position should be center, and okay, repeat should be no repeat, and display size should be cover. So it looks quite similar to this design. And okay, so we can see here basic border for our Bento. So right now we don't need border for our Bento, so we can set this default border type as none, so it will show no default border here. So we are done with also our second block. So let's jump into third block, this one. For third block we don't need also this image. We'll add this image from the background. So let's go to layout option, layout tab, and select classic, and upload this image from WordPress media folder. We can see that already. And select this image. Okay, so we need to set again position center, repeat no repeat, and display should be cover. Yeah, we have seen that. It looks like quite similar to this. And for finally this fourth block, for this design we need to do same thing. Okay, we can copy this second block, so we don't need extra hassle here. So just simply cut this one and duplicate this design and place it fourth place. Okay, so just we need to upload this image only. So go to layout, and for this one, this image, select this image. So this is how it looks like. So for this design there is a border in the bottom, that's why it looks separated, so I didn't add any border, but it looks similar to same as this design. So this is how we can create a Bento grid for our WordPress website. We have seen already a sample design and we have cloned that design with our Bento grid, and we can also create this type of design with this Bento grid, like this one, this complex layouts we can also build. So make sure when you try to create a Bento uh, style or bento design, so we need to set your row height a minimum height of your element. So this is the uh, minimum height, this is the minimum height element for your bento, this button. So just count this its height and set this uh, height, or set this pixel or height as row height. So this will help you to create similar design with Bento. Thanks for watching.